Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video we'll be opening and assembling the LEGO Marvel Studios Infinity Saga set 40525, which is the Endgame battle set. Basically it's one of these sets. You get 5 figures and an accessory. So you have Korg and Meek. Who doesn't love a Korg figure? Thor with Mjolnir with his hammer, Valkyrie, and a Chitari warrior. He's a bit outnumbered, but you don't really want loads of Chitari warriors, let's be honest. No, or some people would, but I don't think I would. I'd rather have the figures you got in it. The Korg figures. Korg is just such a cool character. So basically it comes with a little package like this. It retails for about £13 at the Lego shop, give or take. Some toy shops will sell this. I haven't seen it in a toy shop yet. I'm going to cut the sellotape very carefully. Obviously, if you've got a parent around, you make sure they're helping you out. So there's a little tab on the back there that you cut, and then hopefully you have a little instruction sheet here, a little box with capes, and you've got capes in here. So, and you have the and that's the packaging. You get a little bag of bits like this. So essentially it's 5 figures and an accessory basically, but it is quite good value, and you are paying a bit towards the Disney tax, but that's the way it goes these days. So overall, I say it's good value because you have got some good figures. You've got the Korg and you've actually got a Meek figure as well, which is quite good, and a Valkyrie. I'm not sure if I've seen a Valkyrie in a figure in a smaller set, which is quite good. Most of them she's in the bigger sets, which cost more, take up more space, and not everyone is in the fortunate position to actually be able to be able to buy them. So I went to the Lego shop myself this week, and I did purchase the Galaxy Cruiser, which they've just released. I would like the castle, but it's a lot of money and it's very big, so I'm going to have to sort of hope that my financial circumstances change so it becomes financially viable to do it. But it doesn't always matter, because sometimes not having a Lego, you have to use your imagination in Lego. The better the builder you become. So we've got 2 capes in here as well. We have a cape for Thor and a cape for Valkyrie. So we start off with, we'll do the figures first, because the figures are the main reason you would buy this set. The accessory you wouldn't get overly excited about. So we'll pull all the bodies and heads out. Bodies, heads, legs, things like that. That was a bit of Korg. You have Thor with a set of plain legs, his normal armour, a red cloth cape. He has his happy face, and he has his thunder eyes as well. I'm just going to keep him on his, as you can see, he's got his thunder eyes there, and he's got his normal face there, and he's got his raging thunder eyes there, and he's got a nice hairpiece like that. I think that's sort of hairpiece my daughter would try and borrow off me, and I'll probably never see again. Probably has one of Lego friends as well. So there we have Thor with Mjolnir. Not sure I can pronounce that right, I do apologise. I have been reading comics and watching Avengers movies for a while, but like I say, I do apologise. Anyone who wishes to correct me on that, do feel free to put a comment on in the comment section, and I'll try to give you a mention. Next we'll build Valkyrie. She apparently seems to have a plain set of legs as well. Trying to see what colour her legs should be. I'm going to check the back of the packaging. She has the darker green legs. And this body. I'll show you the body now because I've got to put a cape on the back. It's quite a nice body. So it's quite a nice figure. So she has a little got a funny shaped cape thing, so I'm trying to make sure it actually fits properly. So stick that on there. Bear with me, I'm still here. So stick her. She's only got one face, so it's not too bad. And she's got a female version of the Mohican haircut, and she has a sword as well. So here we have Valkyrie, quite a nice figure. Do quite like that. I think this is the first Valkyrie figure I've actually got as well, so quite happy with that. Now we build the Chitari figure. It's nice simple green legs, a body, and this is the Chitari figure. He comes with, I'll show you him without the, some nice detailing on the body and the face, a bit of detail on the back as well. And he comes with a energy shield. These, I think these were first used in the Star Wars sets with the Gundams, which was quite, and they were quite good for that. So they were quite. I mean, I can remember having the first set with the Gundam warriors in. So we'll put the Chitari here and stand up. Next we have Korg. One of everyone's favourite. This is his body. Some nice detail on the legs and the body on Korg. Then he has a bit of shoulder armour, which I'm trying to find in here. I'm disappointed it's not in here because I brought this from the Lego shop. So. Oh, that's in, I've got the wrong head. This is a Korg without his headpiece, and then he has like a big rocky headpiece like that. I think when they bring out the Fantastic Four Lego, they are going to have to bring out a Korg to scale, a bit more to scale in line with the thing, I think, but that is a long way away at the moment. So he has one of these things with a firing mechanism, which I don't mind, but I think they're so you stick your firing mechanism in there like that, and then you stick your counter in there like that, and then you fire it like so. We'll see if it works. Quite nervous about doing this at the moment, as you can see. It does fire out, it doesn't fire out too quick either, which is good. So I'm going to stick that back in there. And Korg can keep his weapon loaded. I do quite like this figure. It's actually quite a nice figure, nicely accessorised as well. So quite happy with that. We'll put Korg up there. He's actually one of my favourite characters, one of my newer Marvel favourite characters, to be honest with you. Because he always sounds so relaxed, and then he goes, and he is a proper warrior. Next we build Meek, his friend and partner in crime. So Meek starts off life as a green 2x2 base plate with rounded edges, with a 2x2 black base plate with a female connector hook on it, so like so. Then you have a handlebar that goes on there. You have one of these T-bars like that goes on the bottom here. And then you make his legs up with, they've got some like special type robot type leg pieces here, with two brown round studs that go on the bottom of them. I'll show you these in a minute. They go like so. As you can see, there's a round connector piece, there's a round female connector piece on the top there. So you've got two of those. These make up his legs. Not quite sure whether he's going to stand or not, so that's the big test. Next we make his arms, which are two of these 2x2 base right angle base plates with two of the brown round studs that go on them. Make sure I do this right, because I think they go on like that. So you've got to do that twice. And these are his arms, and then these pieces here. So they look like, so you've got two of these go on the handlebars here. Then you do Meek's head, which is two of these light purple flowers. I've probably got the colour wrong. If anyone wishes to correct me, do feel free to put something in the comments and I'll try to give you a mention, but I am slightly colourblind, so. And this is Meek's face. I'll try and show you that. It is actually nice that they are trying to make a figure for him, but because he doesn't actually have a body so much. And they have two of these blades, which are used quite often in the Ninjago sets. See if we can get him to stand up now. Here we have Meek. See if we can get him to stand up and sort of. There we go, that's Meek. He's all battle ready now, so that Chitari had better watch out. Now we make the Chatari Weapon. So that starts off as a green 2x2 base plate with the curved edges, a black 2x2 base plate with a female connector hook on one side, a 4x1 curved roofing piece, and a handlebar, like so. Then you have two more of the black 2x1s with the female connector hook on the top. with, and then on those you put 2 of the green 2x1 base plates with the curved edges. And you turn that upside down like that. Then you put 2 of the black 2x1 right angle pieces on, which are these ones here. So I personally would actually put all this together beforehand, but because it is quite, I find it quite fiddly. It could be because because I'm not being gentle enough, or it could be for other reasons. So now we've got 2 more of these 4x1 curved roofing pieces. 2 of these go on here. And then we have the weapon itself, the firing weapon. Which goes on like that, and then you can stick one of the blue studs in there, and that will fire. I'll try and do a test fire here, see if we can make it work. Fortunately, this is quite fiddly because as soon as you start touching it, and unless could be me being a bit heavy-handed as well. So well, that didn't fire very well, fortunately, but I'm quite sure it would normally. So, but I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep over that. So, and you can stick your spare studs for the firing mechanism on here on the back. Like so. So the Chitari can just load up whenever he needs to. Overall, it's quite a nice little set. I'm quite happy with it. You've got some nice figures with it. You've got Meek, Korg, Thor and Valkyrie. The accessory is, I would say it's a little bit flimsy, but you are paying for the figures rather than a little defence installation, which is what you've got here. But it is quite nice. The Meek figure is really quite a nice little build as well. I do quite like that. So overall, so I was quite happy with that. So you've got Meek and fire, and so can he. Thor's got the hammer, Valkyrie's got the sword. Meek will just use his blades. So everything's good, really. So overall, very happy with that. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. If you have any comments or feedback on this video, do feel free to leave them at the end of the video. I am on YouTube and Instagram at the moment. I'm looking to venture out into other forms of media at the moment. So keep an eye out, and I will be advertising. I'll be letting you know when I do that on here anyway. Stay safe, keep building, and I hope to see you in my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.